Red Moon, cities in India, Nepal and Pakistan on fire, Pakistan-India war coming. I will share this video in the following languages: English, Hindi, Urdu, Turkish, Nepali, and Spanish. The countries mentioned in this dream are Puerto Rico, Turkey, India, Pakistan, and Nepal. Greetings everyone and God bless. My name is Marcos, and today I'd like to share a dream I had concerning a war that will happen between India and Pakistan, and signs in the heavens which will come in a time of great spiritual darkness. I had a dream in which I remember when the Bible states that the moon will become red as blood and that there will be spiritual darkness in the Great Tribulation. I also saw a situation concerning the future of India and Pakistan. In the Bible, in the book of Joel, in Joel chapter 2, verses 28 to 32 says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit, and I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon in blood, before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call." In the dream, I was with my family, and we were driving to my grandmother's house on the southern region of Puerto Rico. As we were on the highway, I saw both the moon and the sun on both sides of the sky. Where we live, we sometimes see the moon and the sun in the daylight, so it's not that rare. And suddenly my attention was drawn to the moon, and I saw that the atmosphere went very dark, and I felt a lot of spiritual darkness. Then the moon turned as red as blood, and there was a part of the moon which was more red than the rest. Suddenly I found myself looking on the earth like from a satellite's point of view. I saw the Indian subcontinent, and I saw a weather forecast of different cities in northern India, Nepal, and parts of Pakistan. But instead of cloud icons in each city, as in normal weather forecast, I saw fire in every city. All the cities of northern India, Nepal, and Pakistan, and neighboring countries were burning. Then I was moved to the house of a young Indian woman. She was washing her children's clothes, and I knew she represented India. Then I saw this other woman, but she was Muslim. She was wearing a burqa, which is a full-body hijab used in regions controlled by the Taliban, but it only left her eyes uncovered. She was very angry at the Indian woman, and I knew she wanted revenge because of something that the Indian woman did to her, but I didn't know what it was. The Muslim woman approached the Indian woman and began to threaten her. She told her that she was going to throw a bomb in her house and kill 8 children and 40 other people whom she cared for as well. Then she threw the bomb, and the Indian woman dropped down to take cover. When it exploded, she screamed, but the Muslim woman fled, and the Indian woman wasn't hurt. Her children were safe because they were outside and they were unharmed. After I saw this, I saw the cities again on fire, from the satellite's point of view. Then I understood that the reason why the moon was red was because the moon was reflecting what was happening on the earth. Since the Indian subcontinent was burning, which is a big part of Asia, the part of the moon that represented that region of the earth became brighter than the rest of the moon. So when people looked at the moon, they knew that something was happening on the earth. I was surprised at the people's reactions to the red moon, because I noticed that the people of my country weren't as shocked as I expected them to be. To me, it was like they were numb to this and paid little attention to what was happening around the world. Afterwards, I was transported to a city in Turkey, and I saw like a weather forecast of that city, possibly Ankara, and it showed that certain days were on a red moon forecast. I perceived that the Turkish people were more shocked at seeing the red moon than the people of Puerto Rico, and that was the end of the dream. And here are some thoughts that I had after the dream. This is only my personal opinion of what I saw and felt. In terms of what I saw concerning India, I did some research and I saw a documentary on Pakistani-Indian relations. I believe that the Muslim woman represented Pakistan for the following reasons. One, because both countries have a big dispute for the Jammu and Kashmir region, and because Islam is the predominating religion in Pakistan. Currently, both countries are known to have nuclear weapons. In the dream, the Muslim woman wanted revenge on the Indian woman because of something that she did to her, but I didn't know what she had done. The way that she retaliated was by throwing a bomb into the Indian woman's home to kill her descendants, or children. After I saw that in the dream, I realized that God wanted to show me the reason for the fires in India. Please pray for India and Pakistan, and for God to have mercy on His children there, since there are a lot of Christians persecuted in India and Pakistan. I also personally believe that there will be either a terror attack in India from Pakistan or a nuclear war, which is why the fire started. So thank you for listening, and God bless.